Is a healthcare overhaul alive or dead here in the nation's capital? Depending on that answer, where is the safe place to invest in healthcare-related companies right now? Joining me to discuss that, two veteran healthcare analysts, Sanford C, Bernstein's Anna Gupte. She follows the managed care industry, and Les Funtleyder, he's an analyst at Miller Tabak, follows a range of healthcare companies. Thanks to both of you for being with us. And Anna, let me begin with you in the news that Zara just discussed this decision with regard to Medicare Advantage programs. How significant is this in your view? And again, we're talking about current policy, not even future policy at this point.
This is a pretty positive development in my view for 2011, particularly for Medicare leverage names such as Humana and HealthSpring. This is positive from an earnings perspective, but also long term, I think it signals a recognition that the Medicare Advantage program is an important program that seniors do like and will continue to grow in the future.
Les, your take on this announcement today, what you know about it?
Well, we know that Medicare is a very popular program with seniors, with Medicare Advantage, and we're in an election year, so it would probably behoove the government to not make waves at this point in time. But ultimately, you know, we will have to deal with healthcare costs.
All right, Les, let me just get your sense as we head into what may be a pivotal week for the larger debate here in Washington. What's your sense? Is there any opportunity for compromise here, or are we looking at no deal next week?
Well, my gut is telling me no deal, but it remains to be seen because this new, I'll call it a proposal that we're going to see from the president, that has the potential to change the game if they can, walk that thin line between Republicans and Democrats.
And Anna, what's your take? Are you, do you have any different sense of what the prospects are?
I would say the comprehensive healthcare reform is really dead for the near term or the foreseeable future anyway. However, the administration and Congress are trying to resurrect a more scaled-back version of healthcare reform through the reconciliation process. I would say the process is still fraught with a lot of challenges, but they would try to pass something as far as individual healthcare reform, preventing insurance companies from denying coverage to those with pre-existing conditions, and possibly some expansion with the Medicaid program through some modest offset, I expect.
And for the managed care companies that you follow, what's the risk to them?
I would say the fundamental downside is actually fairly minimal, even if, by our estimates, the Senate healthcare bill that had been legislated in December were enacted. The overall EBIT risk over the next 10 years was fairly modest. And for a company like United, which I'm very bullish on, I would say that the EBIT risk was at worst 7% in the worst case over the next 10 years, and the EPS growth rate was as much as the high single digits to the low double digits annually. So still, a very positive growth story.
And Les, again, your take is that major risk, the major threat to not only managed care companies, but drug companies, is that over?
We think it is, and I would agree with Anna that we like United and Humana, but generally the group will do well, and so will a lot of pharma as well.